Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Oyinkansola Jinadu, a thought leader in living a purposeful life beyond the norms. This is Dr. OJ Speaks. If this is your first time on my channel, click the button below to subscribe and turn your notification on because we have wonderful, insightful videos for you every single week. This week on Dr. OJ Speaks, I have an amazing guest. Remember, it is still Black History Month. And during this month, we have been highlighting several different personalities from politics to love. And now we are talking about tech. Yes, Black technology today. My guest, Mr. Micah Ine, is the CEO of Jollof Republic. And he's going to be sharing all about his amazing platform with us today. You want to stick around till the end of this video because we have an amazing offer for you this week on Dr. OJ Speaks. Our sponsors this week are HD Pro Global Beauty Institute and Body Med Spa. Check them out on their website, hdproglobal.com. And of course, like I always say, don't forget to come and thank us because they offer only the best services and educational programs. Stay tuned as I bring my guest into the studio. Welcome, Micah Ine. Welcome to Dr. OJ Speaks. And it is Black History Month. So you are a Black CEO during Black History Month running a Black tech company. And I don't want to make the Black the emphasis, but you are a person of color, in the United States in 2021. And I know that we've been through a whole lot for us to get to this point. And now you're running your own tech company. I mean, I am so stoked. Not just the fact that you're my personal friend and you are on my show, but the fact that we have come a very, very long way. I think I need to give people a little bit of a background about history. Not too much, because we don't want to give too much away. But Micah and I have been in each other's lives for over 3 decades. And that is a significant amount of time, considering the fact that I just turned 40. I mean, it's no secret. I finally embraced it. Like, I'm over it. Like, yes, I'm 40. Yeah, finally. So it's exciting. But welcome, Micah. I'm super excited. Tell our viewers about yourself, your amazing company that we're going to be talking about today, and let's get started.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me on your cause. Definitely a pleasure. I'm very excited to be here, and kudos, of course, with what you've put together here at Dr. OJ Speaks. More power to you, and I'm sure we'll have many more conversations as this.
Yes.
So for us at Jollof Republic, first of all, we celebrate Black history every day,
Yes.
right? But particularly in February, we're taking the time to also support other Black businesses. Right, so the premise was to connect individuals of African descent, and we do so through 2 unique channels, just the social and the professional piece, right? So that way we're able to celebrate our culture and our heritage and highlight unique aspects of the African culture. So essentially, it's a social lifestyle mobile application that unites individuals of a very colorful heritage.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. So would I be forward to say that in a couple of years, once you guys get through beta and all of the, you get enough downloads and everything, that we can say Jollof Republic can really stand toe to toe with apps like Facebook, Instagram. Now we have Clubhouse and we have several other things, but you bring in the a dynamic aspect of all of them. You bring in the professional and the social. So tell us something that if we looked at all of these social media apps, of which you are now one of them, congratulations, my brother.
Thank
So
you.
he is Nigerian. He
Thank
is amazing, and he has his tech company. Look, I'm excited. I am excited because this is big for us. One of the biggest things for me setting up this platform is to be able to tell stories like yours. And for me to say, I know him, like not just that he's a guest on my show, like I know this brother, from a long way coming. How would Jollof Republic stand out from the other social media apps that we already have?
Good question, Arika. Very good question. So Jollof Republic has been created, again, particularly for individuals of African descent. And you know as well as I do that we have a very colorful culture and heritage, right? So we tried as much as we could, at least in its current state, to highlight some of these features, right? So there is different components to this mobile application, right? So if you log in, you create a profile, you can, if you're interested in dating somebody with similar cultures, you can find that on the app.
Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then on the very next tab, if you're interested in supporting African or African American based themed event, you can find that on the app as well. And when you're ready for dinner, there are African, Caribbean, and soul food options as well on the app. So the entire experience has been curated for individuals who want to either stay within the African or African American event, ethnic cuisines, and professional events as well.
I like it. I like the fact that you have created that niche and that safe space. And I don't want to call it a safe space, but a space for us to be able to broadcast to the world our unique opportunities, our unique identity, all of the characteristics that set us apart. Because, over the years, we have had our culture, our identity, our stories told by people who are not us. And for the most part, for someone like me, the only issue I have with that is I have found them to be less authentic than they should be. So having Jollof Republic as a platform where all of these things can permeate to the rest of the world, that is significant. Thank you so much for doing it. So one other thing, let me ask you this. So what really led to you setting up Jollof Republic? What was the instigating motivation for you?
That's another good question. For me, as an immigrant, like you had mentioned, I moved here from Nigeria, and that very first couple of months where you don't know anybody except your immediate family, you don't know where you can find people who look just like you, who sound just like you, and who enjoy the type of food that you're most familiar with, was a bit of a challenge. And that carried on over the years as more and more people migrated to the US, they shared the same challenges. So it became a common theme. And it was even more exacerbated when it was time to pick a spouse. I was interested in finding a particular type of woman, so one who shared a very similar culture as mine, but it was difficult, right? And then pairing that with other competing priorities, trying to pursue a career and all the other fun stuff that comes with life, it only made sense that myself and 10,000 other people sharing very similar challenges would be, this need will be best met if a platform like this existed to at least minimize some of those challenges as other people got acclimated to their new environments. So that was kind of how the idea was born.
Oh, wow, that is wonderful. So we're going to take a quick break, Micah, and we will be right back. So stay tuned. I have a whole lot more questions for you. Happy Black History Month, by the way. We'll be right back, y'all. Stay tuned. exciting to have you guys back here with Mr. Micah, still in the house with me. So, Micah, let's switch gears a little bit. We are in the United States of America as immigrants, so we are Nigerian Americans. And you and I were both entrepreneurs in our own different fields, in our own different domains. But you are in a very, very unique space. And also, I am as well, media, tech. Those are the two top. I mean, when you think about different industries that are really ranking high today, it's media, it's technology, and maybe some other areas as well. So for you as a Black man starting your tech company in this society, what are some of the hindrances that you probably felt like came up against you during the process? And if you think about it, during Black History Month, how do you see um, us as a people of color really thriving and positioning ourselves for success and influence? I want you to, it's a two-part question, just to encourage other Black, let's just say men, because I feel I have a huge, very deep passion for men, especially because I have 3 boys. So I really try to do as much as possible to advocate for men and to set the stage, hopefully, for my children in the future to be positioned for success and influence without too much of a stress, if you know what I mean.
Right. Right. So I'll take the first part of the question, speaking of the challenges that it takes. And I think that these challenges cut across different industries. I don't think any of them are unique to tech. So I'll say one of the biggest bottlenecks or hiccups that most Black businesses face, we'll say access to funding, right? So just like people who are still in corporate America will tell you, as a Black man, you have to work 4 or 5 times as hard to get only half the recognition. I think the same issue permeates through the entrepreneurial space, right? Regardless of your industry. So, well, fortunately, before we started this initiative, we ensured that we were able to sustain for a few years. So we were bootstrapping and we're ready to take on any challenges for at least the first few years, grow and demonstrate some traction before we seek out external funding. However, as part of the strategy, we have also vetted a few strategic alliances that we believe fit directly into our business model. And we're in the process of talking to a few of those guys, right? So that's where we have been very fortunate. But I know from working with other entrepreneurs in my discussions that it has been the biggest issue is getting people to invest in your idea.
Yes.
So on the flip side of it, I think one way we can thrive, which addresses your second question, is to ensure that there is more collaborative efforts amongst us. We need to support each other. When there is no gainsaying the fact that there's strength in numbers, we are talented, we are just as intelligent, and we have the ideas, right? So our execution strategies may be different, but we are already equipped with the same tools, tangible and intangibles, that our counterparts have and have demonstrated and have high success rates. So if we start by supporting one another, if you're in the e-commerce space, media, tech, whatever the case, if we start from that baseline, it's easier to grow. I mean, the growth is exponential if we all can come together. And that's one thing Jollof does. Jollof Republic bridges that gap, right? So if somebody's in Chicago and looking for somebody with a unique craftsmanship here in Texas, Jollof highlights the skill sets of the craftsman. And it goes beyond the borders of the United States. So again, supporting individuals who have a shared heritage is the baseline, and everything else is a plus.
We have to do for self. I am one person who believes so much in the collective. We have to do for ourselves, because guess what? If we don't look out for each other, nobody else will. And I'm so, so proud of you, my brother, for this wonderful, wonderful. It's not an initiative, it is a platform, it is a movement. Because Jollof Republic is like talking about the Republic of Nigeria, you know? So
Right.
this is amazing. Jollof Republic is definitely going to go far. It's going to become a household name. It already is. I love the fact that it is Jollof. I mean, it's not Nigeria, Ghana Jollof. I hear there's Kenya Jollof now. I'm like, okay, what do Kenyans want to cook in Jollof?
Right.
How are you people throwing yourself into that? Into that? But anyway, no shade, but it's all love. But congratulations, my brother, on Jollof Republic. And we can't wait to see so many more big things coming through for you in the years to come. I have already downloaded the app. I have set up my profile, and I am going to spend this Friday night trying to look at the dating site of Jollof Republic. You people should not judge me. It's not your problem. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of it and seeing how we can, collaborate together, like you said. Pull some of Dr. OJ Speaks platform on there. Maybe scout for some other talents, some other entrepreneurs like yourself that we can bring on here and tell their stories. I mean, come on, the potential, the things that we can do when we bind together is endless. When I had this conversation behind the scenes with you, I said, think about it. I'm in media, you're in tech, and we find someone in finance, and we find someone in some other industry. We come together, we build oh my God, look. Absolutely. We are definitely going to do that. We are definitely going to do that. But guess what? We already have to a great start, each of us starting from the ground up, building great systems that can serve our community. So guys, listen up. This is Black History Month. I would tell you one thing, and one thing for sure. If you do not do for your own, nobody will do for you. So let us support our brother. Let us support Jollof Republic. Get out there, get your phones out. It only takes literally took me 5 minutes to get set up. Once I downloaded the app, I set up my profile. This is what we're supposed to do. Get out there, download this app, and we're definitely going to run, some more promotions as we get on throughout the weeks and the months. Jollof Republic is going to become a staple on Dr. OJ Speaks. I am super proud of you. Do you have any final words for our viewers, sir?
Of course, it's Black History Month. First of all, our platform is predicated on the three-pronged approach: elevate, connect, and empower.
Woo, I love it.
Thank you, thank you. So as we wrap up the next couple of weeks of Black History Month, remember, Black history is relevant every day. So shine bright. Let's take one day at a time and conquer your challenges with resilience and diligence. Download the app, jollofrepublic.com, and we appreciate all the support. Thank you.
Yes. Download the app, jollofrepublic.com. It is Black history every day. But I say this, we need to move away from history to the future, because our children are depending on us. We are Black. We need to make our Black lives matter. It's not the fact that we say it. It's not because it's a slogan or it sounds cool. You really need to make your Black life matter. If you don't know what your passion is, what your goal is, what your purpose is, what your gifts are that you can use to make your Black life matter, you need to get my book, King of My Gifts. It will point you in the right direction to begin to think and develop what you need to add value to the world that you're living in. Thank you so much, Micah. It's been an amazing time with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. All right. Hey guys, I hope you have enjoyed the show today. I hope you learned a lot from Micah Ine. He's such an inspiration as a Black man doing great things in our community, in the diaspora, representing Nigeria, Africa, the people of color everywhere, doing it big in tech. How about you? What is your passion? What is your purpose? Are you using your gifts to better humanity? If you haven't discovered that yet, I would strongly encourage you to grab a copy of King of My Gifts, available on Amazon for purchase. And we don't only have the book, we also have the workbook to help guide you in your journey into purpose. Now, as I give away for this book, I am giving away 2 free copies to 2 lucky winners that are going to be randomly selected on our Instagram page. Go follow us at I am Honeydrops for all the details on the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be 2 free copies of King of My Gifts to 2 wonderful subscribers who are going to be selected randomly on Instagram at I am Honeydrops. Until next week, it's been such a pleasure spending time with you. I love you. Bye.